Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. You're joining me in the cockpit once again of the Focus, and today is gonna be a weird one. Normally I don't really post videos like this, purely because I like to just post obviously when we're productive and get stuff done. But I thought, you know what, screw it, I've went through all the effort and some things just don't turn out the way you want it to do. So unfortunately, that's how it is, but let's get straight into fitting the underglow. Right, I've quite literally just cleaned the car, but it's time. I've wanted these for absolutely ages. Not the specific like brand or whatever. It's a cheapo thing, but I'm hoping that they are good enough. As you can see, I've got the car and axle stands. I'm just gonna map these all out. Hopefully they're long enough. I don't want like really tiny underglows. If everything's good, we go ahead and hopefully get some underglow. This is it all. So you got like the controller, and then you got each side splits off, which is good. Front, side, rear. The rears look tiny, which is good, because I probably just want to run them over each side, not over the middle. Concerned about the exhaust, but oh well. And then the sides look really long, actually. Yeah, I mean, it will probably cover the majority of it. Still see all the soap on the floor, but yeah, don't know how I'm going to figure it out yet. Maybe under here and under there or around there. I just don't want them visible, that's all. So I'll have to try and figure something out. The sides and the front should be easy. I think the rear is going to be the hardest bit, but we'll figure something out. I'm hoping you can see this. Obviously it's literally the brightest part of the day, but I'm testing them now and they look super duper bright, actually. They're doing like a rainbow wave at the moment, but I've just got them hooked up here just to the power here, and then ground just wedged in so I can check. But it all seems to be working, so probably undo all these, lay them out, just check everything's going to work. But you can see here, that side skirt is pretty much the whole way. So if I put it in the middle, it's going to be pretty accurate, and then the rears, we'll figure something out. But I like the way it all flows. Like normally you could just choose one colour, but you can see them actually flowing along there. So, oh, it's exciting. Right, slight detour. I've got this. This is relevant. It's not required, but the current one, which is the under tray, I need to unwrap it. The under tray currently on the car is like a cloth thing, and it's so ruined from being scraped and wet and stuff. So I'm going to replace it with a fully plastic one here. Hopefully it fits. But then also with this out underneath, we can run the wires for the underglow down from the engine bay to the front, and then from the front it will go each side and then to the rear. So let's get the current one off. I didn't want to wet back, so we'll have to use this. Right, what is what? This comes off first. Out. Now all these bolts for the I should probably actually start with the ones at the bottom. Oh, it's so wet. It's a good job I'm checking this actually, because the bolts are loose. Makes me think maybe I didn't tighten them last time. But one thing's for certain, it's wet and disgusting. Yep, very wet. Very disgusting. So heavy as well, especially when it's wet. Super heavy. Oh my gosh. I think I'm just going to slide it backwards. I don't want it on me. There you go. I can slide it out the side here. Now we've got access to the engine. Oh, that's good. I had an oil leak, and now it doesn't seem so. There's definitely an oil leak here from the sump, but not stupidly bad. Figured that out when we had the DPF done, but great news. Right, where are we going to run this? Run it across here and then stick it hopefully there. It does come with fixing, so I might fix it with some screws, but I want to avoid that because it might crack. I might fix it there and there just for safety, but here with the aero I don't really want to crack anything. Looks good in here. It looks about the same size. It's like all crusty, and here obviously where it's scraped, and it's so like it's pulling apart, you can see. In fact, yeah, there you go. You can see it all pulling apart here. It's actually two separate skins, so it is due a replacement. Heat shield wise, should be alright. Let's open this quick. Alright, old versus new. It looks about right. Let's lay it over and see exactly. Oh yeah, perfect. So yeah, this is just some cheap plastic. I don't really care. I just wanted something that wasn't going to get wet and soggy and horrible. And this doesn't, so happy days. I don't think that heat shield's removable. No, it's stuck on there, but to be honest, I don't think it'll be an issue. Our job's not this at the moment, so I'm just gonna leave this here. We'll get to routing the underglow. All right, here we go. They're all laid out, and you can see a bit better all the way down to the back, but there's 2 separate pieces. So there's enough cable, and these look long enough. I'm actually intrigued to see just how we're going to run the wires. Might cable tie them in a few places just to keep them secure, but looking all good. And then my only worry is if this 3M tape will adhere to this, because the surface in this is, well, it's fiberglass, so I'm hoping it will. And then probably just stick them like, oh, I don't know, something like that. That'll do, won't it? We'll have to clean them first, obviously, but there you go, all working. It's gonna look absolutely rubbish in the daytime, but I'll tell you what, at night time, it's gonna look epic. Right, I'm not gonna lie, I tried sticking these on just to try before I filmed, and I did both super easy. This 3M tape is great. Essentially all you do is you give it a clean and push it on. Obviously the weather's warm, so it sticks very, very nicely. But yeah, now we're just gonna route these wires and go down. We're gonna figure out how I'm gonna route this, maybe along the bottom, maybe follow a brake line or something, or if I go over the arch. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out and get back to it. Alright, so this side is all complete. I've just stuck on the side skirt. I haven't done the wiring yet, that's still there. And then this is the route for the exhaust side. I didn't want to go too low to this because you can see the bottom of this when you sat behind the car, so it's just attached here and then obviously away from the exhaust. I think it's probably the best route. I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side now and just stick the side one on and then just tidy up all the wiring. I've decided I'm not going to take off the arch lines and like permanently install it, just in case they do break, because they're cheap. It's just easy to rip off then. But yeah, for now I'll just do that and then bunch up all the wires and tie them down to certain points with cable ties and stuff to make sure it's all secure. But other than that, it shouldn't take too long. I hope it all works. Now this is normally the stuff I leave out, but you might be wondering, why are these off now? Well, I did actually put them on. All of it. But I even did the rear. And you might be thinking, well, what's wrong? If we go to this side has already stopped working. If I wiggle the front, if I just pull it a little bit, this one stops working as well. Now I normally leave this stuff out of videos because, well, it's fail, isn't it? But I'm going to show you because this is always happens. But on a positive note, I shined all the wheels so they're ready to go. But I need to send these back, and at least you can get this on. Right, hopefully this goes a bit better. I shined the wheels and they look great, ready to go. This is the one with the problem caliper. You can see the new caliper. It drives a lot better. It's good. It's much drier under here now. Ow, Jesus. Oh, that hurt my head. So this. Is it the other way? I'm feeling it might be this way. Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, that's it. Oh mate, this is great already. It's so much lighter. Right, let's get some bolts in. So there was one in the middle, but doesn't require one though. Hey, I'm not complaining the amount of times I take this thing off and on. It'd be a blessing to have less bolts. Right, let's get that like that. There you go. Right by me. Great. Put one there. Oh dear. One in there as well. Where did that go? I think that's all of them. I assume so. This is looking pretty solid. Oh, goes there, but it's blocked. I'm gonna try without it. One less thing to scrape on. I don't think it's doing a great deal anyway with this thing here. We'll give it a go without. Happy days. It looks so much better. Right. Right, so unfortunately, things like that just happen and you gotta go with the flow, and that's just how it is sometimes. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of put off getting like a replacement. I did end up returning the underglow. Thankfully, the seller was good. He gave me a full refund and sorted all that out. But obviously, it is really annoying when you go through all that effort, get to the final stage and figure out that one is bloody broken. Absolute nightmare. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Other than that, I'm gonna air out, because that would be the good thing to do, I think. Oh yeah, straight on the floor. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. If you did like the video, then leave a like, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.